Before this video begins, doing a small plug. It's a small thing, but please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out by getting pushed more in the algorithm, and we just really appreciate you. It does not cost anything to subscribe. I'm hoping that you can do that so that we get a little bit higher followership and viewership through the algorithms. Really, thanks a bunch. It means a lot to me and to help us out, and the birds love you for it. Thanks. Experiment time. And this is an experiment of observations. What are we looking for? Well, we're trying to see if there's any visual clues to determining whether or not your quail are roosters before they are I guess 8 weeks old, and this would be to help ensure that there's no problems as a way of being easier than vent sexing, perhaps. Who am I? My name's Jill from Pigment and Plume Farms, and we're here to help folks learn to become more self-reliant and sufficient and sustainable in small spaces, specifically urban environments such as a city. All right, so what is this experiment that I'm talking about here? Well, I've been watching my grow outs of quail that I hatched. They all hatched on November 3rd, and I had about, I would say, total 23 hatch. And they're all fully grown here, doing well. I've got half are all black, and the other half were Celadon. I think it was a mix of the Tibetan Rosetta and then Red Range mix. And one of the things I've noticed is none of these quail are feather sexable. So I can't just look at their feather coloring and be like, oh yeah, that's a boy and that's a girl, like you can with Pharaoh or Italian, some of the other colors that are clearly feather sexable. Now I know some people, when you have a lot of experience with your birds, it gets a little easier over time to feather sex them, potentially. I know you're looking a lot for more red in their face, but I'm trying to see what happens if we use visual cues to see if these guys are getting ready. Where did I come up with this idea? Well, it actually came from my chickens. I bought straight run eggs from a guy I was looking for a black copper marant and an olive egger, and the whole time, like, I was praying to God that they were both girls. I knew that there was a possibility that one would be a boy. I thought I did pretty well with trying to select, but olive eggers, again, are very hard to sex by feather color because they're multi-generations deep, usually bred to get specific colors. So any traits that may have been feather sexable at the time were long gone. So what I noticed that chick would do sometimes is kind of just stand up real straight and then open its little beak like it was it looked like it was yawning, honestly, but like a straight and tall yawn. And then it would do it several times in a row. Come to find out, I feel like that was him trying to crow before he was ready to crow. And I've noticed the quail actually do the same thing. So where I picked out and thought that some of these quail may be boys, I've noticed that they kind of will stand up real straight and do this, like, I'll post a video here so you guys can see. I did tape this the other day where they're just kind of like opening and closing their mouths, but it looks like they're trying to crow and no sound is coming out. So it's like they're just not quite at that peak of maturity to where the noise happens. And even ones that I've noticed have just started crowing, like their crows aren't, say, as loud as a male who's a year old. So just kind of interesting, but it's something that I'm wondering if anybody else that's a quail or even a chicken owner has noticed their birds doing this behavior, because I'm trying to prove it out. If this is true, if they are trying to crow before they can crow, then that's another visual cue that you can watch for.